Hello, everyone. My name is Shalandra Cotton, and today I'm going to deliver a speech on youth incarceration. Should juveniles be incarcerated? And if we don't incarcerate juveniles who commit heinous and violent crimes, what do we do with them? Me personally, I think that incarcerating youth is very detrimental to their health and their well being taken away from their family members and put in a confined space with strangers where they see a lot of violence and trauma affects youth and children in the long run as well as in the short run. I think that there are great alternatives that are coming forward in these years that are moving away from youth incarceration. And there also are a lot of studies that show the effects and the dangers of incarcerating youth. One study showed that 41% of youth who get incarcerated do not go on to complete high school. The education that the youth receive inside of the detention facility is very low and it throws them off track. And this contributes to why, when they get out, they don't go back to high school or feel like they can finish. Um, a, per- a psychologist stated that one third of youth who become incarcerated end up with depression after the fact, after they're released or during their stay. It also shows that youth who have mental health problems who get incarcerated, their mental health issues become more severe as they're incarcerated. With all the studies being done, should youth be incarcerated? People will say, well, if we don't incarcerate the youth, then where will they go? What do we do with the youth that commit heinous crimes? There are other practices out there, such as restorative justice. Restorative justice is when a criminal or an offender repairs the harm that they committed. Sometimes, sometimes the repair can be through community service. It can be through paying off if they stole something or destroyed property. But the majority of the time, restorative justice is a circle or a meeting with the victim and with the offender and the facilitator. Through the circles being held by the facilitator, it offers a chance for the offender to learn moral development. The offender learns about the harm that their actions cause. There also is alternative to family counseling. A lot of youth commit crimes because they have a lot of stuff going on in their families. They don't know how to deal with it. They have mental health issues that haven't been diagnosed. Family members have mental health issues that haven't been diagnosed, and it's just a cycle of just mental health and problems, families and parents in and out of jail. And until we can sit down with the families and help them, the cycle is going to continue. Youth have youth have really rough upbringings and deal with a lot of trauma and violence. Instead of throwing youth behind bars, they should go through intense family and individual counseling that is long term and have many follow ups. There's also a new program called pretrial diversion. Youth receive community based treatment that addresses and prevents future delinquency. Diversion programs will help with job skills, mental health treatment, victim awareness classes, crisis intervention, and has supports for building family relationships, which, like I said, is a big part of why youth commit crimes and why they offend. With all the resources and beneficial alternatives, should we still incarcerate youth? I think not.